Today we're just adding a few little details to this house track right now. We are fully into the Rocket League Championship Series World Championship at this point, and energy is a precious resource right now, so I'm just working, getting some stuff done, and then after we've kind of gotten past the time limit, allowing myself to stop once I feel like I'm there. Today I worked on just adding some detailed things in. We grabbed another sample from the Japanese house original song, a sound that I really like in the original song. This idea over here that if I just play the song in full, you'll kind of hear for a second. That sound is so pretty to me. That little sound. We pulled that down into here and we EQ'd it so it sounded like this. And then we put this Valhalla on top of it. That's got this, I don't know, I haven't learned how Valhalla, like all the knobs work and exactly what's happening here. I think it's mainly that the mix knob is at 100% that it's able to get this effect here, but it's got this really cool kind of like, it like glitches out the beginning and then carries out a tail. It's pretty cool, especially because the beginning of the sample is on the flat 7 chord, so it can like extends a flat 7 and then changes into the 1 chord on the tail, so that's pretty sick. Now that sound in the original song is used to kind of transition out of the first chorus into the second verse, so I kind of put it at a similar spot here, coming out of the first drop, kind of into the cool down section before we build up in the second drop, so it goes like this. And kind of all you hear there is the like the little wow sound that I liked in the first place, so I kind of like that spot there. And then we use it again over here, coming out of the cool down and going into the main drop. And it just kind of like helps create this swell up into this sound here, which I think is probably actually the same instrument, the same synth that Japanese house used in the piece, just in 2 different spots. So I think those played really well together. The other spot I used it in a slightly different configuration was at the beginning of the piece here. So you hear it in the background there. It's much more subdued. You can see on the EQ, we kind of carved out the top as well, because we're trying to pull all the top down and then let the voice come in really crystal clearly through it. So without that top being limited, it actually sort of like started to raise the energy, and then the emptiness around the voice actually felt bad. So we pulled that down. And then while I was putting that in there, I decided, I really need a new kind of hissy noise swell sound here. This one little miles away riser just wasn't enough. It starts like here, and I want this to be a little bit longer of a build in. So instead of going to Splice and trying to find one, I just decided to make one. I knew exactly what I wanted, so I just took the time to put it together myself. This is a pink noise sample that I just pulled out of Alchemy here. And we have it low cut to 1340 initially, and then we have the gain just go up and down, and then we have an EQ that also sweeps through on the low pass there to kind of whoosh, make it kind of go like that, and then a Valhalla Supermassive on this is just the Triangulum Hall reverb preset, and that gives you this sound. Almost kind of an ocean wave that then takes a nice long tail to get out of there. Very smooth in the background. I liked it a lot, and it works really well here. And I think actually just now realizing I was also messing around with how I wanted this to fade out. This little guitar doom 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 sound that's way up here, and I have it kind of going down here. I think I actually want this to go over here and kind of just go down as everything is as that tail is coming up. My watch alarm is telling me to play Wordle. So now it goes down as that shh is coming in, and I think this kind of creates a really smooth handoff here, I'm guessing. Yeah, I think that's pretty good there. All I'm really doing right now is just, I sit down, I just listen to the piece, and as I listen, I go, what's missing? And my ear goes, oh, what if this was here? What if that was here? And then I stop, and I just add that. And at a certain point, hopefully my ear will stop hearing lots of things, and then I can go back to the problem of just figuring out how to mix it. But I'm kind of okay with where the mix is at right now. I don't know, I want to get to speakers, I want to get to some monitors and mix on those instead of on the headphones right now. but I'm also a little bit intimidated by mixing, so I'm kind of putting that off. Anyways, that's all I had time for today. Thanks so much for watching. See you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.